Alright, how be it? You know how it go. I'm gonna put some redstone in my inventory, not 64. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna want to do is not lower my FOV, frick off, and I'm gonna teach myself how to organize. So, we have an or. Let's make an and, trying to use the same kind of design. We're just gonna have to wire it differently. Alright, I'm gonna try providing myself some more room because I cannot. Alright, I provided myself some more room because I couldn't do it like this. I remember how an AND gate works, and I can make one easy. I'll prove it to you right now. I didn't forget. I'm just trying to. I'm learning organization here. Okay. That should have properly worked as an AND gate. Let's make sure, shall we? 1, 2. Alright, alright. Alright, so this is my quote-unquote condensed logic gates. Right here's OR. You can see it activates if one or the other. Right here's my AND. It only activates if both are pulled. And right here's my unless. It activates if this is pulled, unless if this one's pulled. But something I think that'll help me out later is I realize if you connect these, I'm not smart enough to know exactly what I'm doing, but you can see it sends the signal through and it stays. So that could help like adding, you know, like it could carry over the 1 plus like 2. Because there's the 1, when I flip it, I could probably have a way for it to come back. And it looks like it came through that way, so that could be like subtracting. And that'd be like adding. But we are not learning functions yet. I am here to see if I could do 3 bits, let alone 4. I will attempt 4 though, I hope. Okay, now I need to think how to make chains of these that would make sense. So, I have something else as well. I couldn't make my calculator screen last time if you remember. But if you think about it, there's really only like 7 pieces of information. Or, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I'm able to get redstone to run in to each of these crucial spots. Okay, I'm cheating just a little bit with repeaters because if I remember correctly, oh, it does a cross. Okay, what would a repeater do? It repeats it. It repeats redstone. Okay, but anyways, this is what I was getting at. There's 3 there, right? And if we were to do something like this, there's 3 there, but hence me wanting to see if repeaters would work. Alright, here's my prototype. I guess it's probably not maximally condensed. It'll do though. So it could display, I think, every number. I'm gonna try and get it hooked up to levers to see if I could get all the numbers to display. Alright. That took me forever. I'm getting better at organization, but it's still not perfect. I have a signal set down right here, 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 and here. So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can see that's all this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the repeaters I found are useful for... Here, let me show you. Okay, so basically this is what repeaters I found are good for. So if I have these connected, you know, it's just going to activate both. But the repeaters only go one way. So this will do one. And that'll do both. And a repeater I found out is literally the exact same as this. Right? Because redstone can only travel so far. Right? You can see it's not going anymore. But if we put this dirt here, you'll see it deactivates that torch, which makes it so that this torch is active. So it stays active because it's on, but if I turn it off, it goes inactive. And just like how the current can only go one way, see if I do this, it's not going to magically turn on the current back here. So that's the point, and that's why I have so many repeaters, because it basically makes it so that it only goes one way. But you'll see, I have it basically doing it. So it goes this one, and then this one, 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 and that. Okay, what I mean by that is this one is this first one, and the one above it is the second one. And that one's this one. You can see this one will go straight to the top. So I come over here and they cross over each other. You can see the first one, this one right here. Goes under all of them. And it just heads up right here. And then I have these levers that are pulled. Or not pulled. Or yeah, they are pulled, but down it's off. Just the way I have it set up. So it goes right to left. 1 through 7. There's 1. There, that's 3 bits worth of numbers, 7. And I kind of cheated on 6, I'll admit, that's why it's so close to 7. I made it so that it connects to everything 5 does. And then it just has 1 extra connection, because 6 does have everything that 5 does, plus, of course, this one right here. Okay, so now I'm going to rebuild it so that it translates binary to base 10. It's going to be 3 bits. I'm going to have 3 levers, and it's going to give us every single number you could get with 3 bits. It's still not going to really be adding except for 1, 2, and 4, right? But next time I'll see if I could figure out functions. And maybe I could even get this up to a 4-bit. I just didn't want to wire up a whole ass new one of these, you know. But basically, I will show you my idea. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is an unless gate. It's basically going to connect this one switch directly to this. So it'll get rid of this switch. It'll make it say 1. But I'm going to have an unless gate that I think these two are going to be connected to an OR gate, and then that OR is going to be connected to an unless gate, and then that unless is going to be connected to the 1. It's going to be connected to this. So it's going to be 1 unless if this or this is pulled. So it should be easy. Oh yeah, one last thing real quick. I wanted to explain this a little better. So since this is powered on, these bottom 3 are, and since this one's powered on, these 3 are, we're just going to focus on this line. So anything that sends power to, it's this line. Anything that sends power to this line will turn that on, because I make sure that they're connected. But see, there's no backtracking with the repeaters. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Because if there's backtracking, then this would go back and it would activate... What would it activate? This, which is like the number 3? Yeah, so it'd activate like 1 and 3, which we don't want. Okay, so I got them built all wrong because I thought up was on, but it wouldn't work like that. So it turns out left activates unless if right is active. So I need to go and rebuild that. All of these logic gates. 1 will activate it unless if 2 or 3. Alright, and 2 will activate unless if 1 or 4. So OR means OR gate. Alright, 2 will activate unless if 1 or 4 is active. Now to 3. Alright, so 3 will be active if 1 and 2 are active, unless if 4 is also active. Alright, so if 1 and 2 are activated, and 4. Alright, time to spaghetti cable this up, I guess. Base 10 translator in 3 bits. So right here's the binary, back there is base 10, 111 in binary is 7. So 101 should be, what, 5? Yeah, 100 is 4. Interesting. Let's see what I did wrong, shall we? Says 4 and 5 are both activated. Okay, well I understand why 4 is activated. We gotta figure out why 5 is activated. Okay, 5 will only activate if 4 and 1. These should be an AND gate. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's make sure, shall we? Let's count. 1 is 1 in binary. Okay, it's saying 3. Let's reverse engineer that. 3 will only activate if 1 and 2. Okay, so this needs to be an AND gate. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Off. 1. Okay, next would be 2, which is 1, 0. 2. Okay, next would be 3, which is 1, 1. Cool, next would be 4, which is 1, 1, 0. I mean 1, 0, 0. Next would be 5, which is 1, 0, 1. See 1, 0, 1. 5. 6 would be 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0. And 7. Alright, I'm learning a little bit more by the day. Bye guys.